add some heat protectant in here. So it's gonna protect the hair. Smells good.
Yeah, it does.
Reminds me of cake. I like doing a lot of photo shoots.
Yeah, I definitely want to. I've been thinking about creating content. Might as well. It's easy money.
Yeah, I do a lot of that.
Then my son, he's just started modeling. So I'm like, yeah, we need to get to a point where we need to be like keeping up with appearances, I guess. Cause you never know when a a call might be.
True. I've been in a lot of fashion shows and I've been in a lot of different castings. I got a lot of friends that's in the film and stuff.
Yeah, he told those people that he was just doing it because my mom told him to. I said, they asked him if he wanted to be a model or an actor. He said, well, I guess I would love to be in an action movie.
That's funny. Bless his heart.
Yeah, he actually wanted me to comb his locks out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I told him I would only because when he locked his hair, it was just as weird. Oh, look at the kitty.
Oh yeah, that's my buddy. It's a cat that pops out, a possum that pops out too, and a dog that pops out kind of late. The dog will run through the trash can, it'll get up on his hind legs, it'll hit the lid. The cat will just come around looking for crumbs. And the possum comes from out of the bushes over there. Pretty quick.
Huh? He did take me. Huh? Oh yeah, I don't know. We was taking too long. I don't know what was going on. Huh? What? No, I wasn't. Uh, when you text him yes, yeah, cause I had yeah, I was trying to get here at 6:30, and really, that's why I'm like I had went on ahead and left. I don't know. I don't know how long it's gonna be. It shouldn't be no more than a couple hours. Okay. Man, he be playing. I had asked him for a ride, but and I told him what time her be in, and he come out. He pulled up at right after 6:30. I had just jumped out the bed.
Say it again. All right, bro.
How long you been here?
Almost a year.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say 7 months.
Okay. Cool. Nice spot. How much you rent his boots for? Or I don't know how much is a boot rent.
We are allowed at this particular location.
Huh?
We are allowed at this particular location.
You said
But he opened up another location, and I think it's like for something like this size, it'd be like 250.
a week? You said 250 a week?
For something like this or something like that, it'd be like 150.
Oh, okay. And you said this one, he not,
We full here.
right. Yeah, I had went to the flea market a couple weeks ago. I was asking them about a booth rent there. But it wasn't that much. I think they said it was, I mean, it was asked for a lot, but I could understand because the space was kind of big. But they wanted like 300 a week. And I was like, oh, that's not bad if you go half with somebody. Because my friend, she's way better at raising stars than I am. I just started, but she cold. But she oh, okay. But she I know her uncle is my stepdad, and my mama and him into it right now. So ain't nobody, they ain't stunning me. I said that's kind of messed up. I don't know why y'all
You want the owner?
No, I'm talking about my cousin, because we was talking about, doing the booth rent.
Oh, okay, together.
Yeah, but now she like I can't talk to y'all. So this is childish. All because my mama and my stepdad is here. And my stepdad is her uncle. I was like, dang, I know y'all just cut family off right there. I guess they said, well, I ain't blood, so.
I know a space off of Jenner Station Road. In Berkeley, right?
No.
You consider this nappy?
Yeah.
They pay for this hair in a beauty supply. This ain't nappy.
No, they
If
don't.
it was nappy, they would not pay for this type of hair in the beauty supply.
They don't pay for this.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Hey, my hair is so straight, I wasn't good at hair. I'm telling you they do. Curly. Curly.
That is.
When you get this haircut at?
We go somewhere so far. gonna call you back after I'm done under the dryer. I said I'm gonna call you back after I'm done under the dryer. Okay.
You gotta go to work soon.
Tonight? Nah, I was just like, dang, I probably should have just had them leave the kids with me.
Cause you gotta go to work.
Yeah.
You tell me you gotta leave out.
I don't even know. He be trying to leave out an hour before you gotta go to work.
Reasonable. So that way you're not late.
That's funny. St. Louis so small. That's your place.
Where?
That diner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the owner of that place. I rented a house from him.
Oh, okay.
Never again.
Yeah, that lady there is one of my friends. She sing there.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I know he run the store with his sister, but I don't know if the singer related to him or not. She could be. The food is good though. Look, I eat there for sure, but I wouldn't rent from him again. It was not a good experience.
No. One thing I found out in life is that when you nickel and dime people, and people nickel and dime you. The energy you put out is the energy that you get back.
I used to think that, but then I realized that's not always the case. The well has run dry.
Mine is overflowing. I think about abundance and not lack. I think about being the head and not the tail. I think about being above and not beneath. I realize that money is spiritual. It's energy. That's why when you work a job, they try to trap it. And give you a fourth of what you're supposed to make. Especially with entrepreneurs, I started kind of being more generous because I'm an entrepreneur and I'm like, well, let me think about this. And say we got $1 trillion buying power as black people in America. Where is all our money going? We got $1 trillion buying power as collectively as X amount of millions of black people in America. $1 trillion, that's a lot of money. That means collectively our energy can move this entire world. Where's our money going? And I sat down and thought about it. I was like, well, if we supported each other, we have a massive amount of support everywhere we go. Because we are abundant as a people and as a whole. Because think about it. If somebody got something that you ain't got and you got something that they need, y'all can just exchange, right? That's the abundant part.
In a perfect world.
Yeah.
A service for service wouldn't be bad, but people be too busy trying to look for a come up.
Everybody trying to come up, not come down.
Yeah, but they trying to step on people.
Some people are.
Yeah. Some
people more so rather hold you by your hand and come up with you.
Yeah, not a lot of people, especially not in St. Louis.
I seen more people that try to come up with me than step on me. The people that try to step up with me, I'm associated with.
Right.
I get away from them. But the people that come up with me, I help you, no problem. Because they say if you want to go forward, you got to bring a team with you. You want to go fast, go by yourself. Building a massive team of people that I rock with, that ain't rock with me. Bring your head back on me. There you go. flirting with me on Snapchat.
Huh. Well, at least you still got it.
I'm happy about that.
Huh.
Everything still work good. You ever been in a fashion show before?
No.
I think you make a great model.
I don't know why you think that.
I work with models all the time.
What you do, like hair shows?
Yep. Do hair and makeup inside of hair shows.
Do you travel when you do them?
Yep.
Where you go to?
I've been to Kansas City, Atlanta, Memphis. Peoria. I got invited to go overseas to London. Just gotta come up with the money for it.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yes. Take it to the side for me. There you go. How old are your children?
7 and 8.
Oh, cool. Let me know if I'm braiding too heavy-handed, okay?
You fine.
Well, thank you. They did say I looked like Morris Chestnut back in the day.
You silly. That's funny. I like the name Morris. I want to bring back old names. Or a different name.
Them old soul names.
Yeah. Yep, I like Morris and I like Idris.
Heartthrobs.
Yep, I like Moses. Yeah, especially if it's got flavor and it start with an M, you know I'm gonna snatch right up. I said, I only got 2 kids. Where are all these baby names coming from?
Red, cause you a fire sign. I got it now.
You silly. I never thought about it like that.
My favorite color is red.
My favorite color is green.
My second favorite color is orange.
I like orange.
Yeah. Creativity and passion.
Yeah, my brother graduated tonight, and I thought it was tomorrow. Yeah, he joined the police academy back in January.
Okay.
Yeah, so he just graduated.
You got a couple homeboys on the force.
Yeah, that boy in blue. I don't know what made him want to be a cop.
They just was into security and they just transitioned over because it was a better pay.
Yeah,
He was
definitely.
already armed security guard. The next thing up is either being a bodyguard or a police officer. You get more perks being an officer and you get more benefits.
Oh my God, this girl, my friend she trying to do a spa day, but we was talking about next week. But she talking about, can we do it tomorrow? Oh no. What am I gonna do? Because I really do want to do something with her, because it's been a while since we hung out. That's why I'm like, I do want to spend some girl time with my friend.
Mm-hmm. It's always good to have some self-care moments. Help your life.
Yeah, I want to go get some sushi from AI, but...
Oh, that's my favorite place to go.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm scared. I don't know why, because I'm not expecting, but I can't keep seafood down. And I'm like, This is only what I'm expecting.
Well, you might get the target.
No, everything came back negative.
Maybe your immune system is just changing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Cause even with pork, it's like the smell of pork be like making my head hurt, and I'm like, I just think I'm just getting old. Well, my body is adapting in ways I don't need it to.
It know the stuff that's harmful for it. It shouldn't be in there. So it's
right. Yeah, that's why I'm like, cause I'm like, I love seafood. What's going on? But then it's like, we don't need to be eating bottom feeders. No way.
Technically, no, because that's where a lot of parasites come from.
Right. Yeah, that's why I'm like, my body trying to tell me something, and I don't like it, but I'm going to listen, because I'm not trying to be sick.
Right.
Yeah, we went out of town to the football game a couple weeks ago, and I got some shrimp in my pasta, and it was back up about 6 hours later. Yeah. Not even 6 hours.
I had to watch sauteed shrimp. I can't eat the Pilonese shrimp. So I had an episode where I was making my girlfriend. Years ago, I was in this relationship, like high school sweetheart. It was her birthday. Went to the Cheesecake Factory, got her favorite cake, and I was making some shrimp linguine because she liked linguine. Because we used to go to Applebee's and eat. And so I went and got all the ingredients and cooked it, and I tried one of the shrimp. You know, just in a good mood, trying to impress her, and ate the shrimp and was about to put everything else together, and the shrimp came right back up after I put it down. And I'm talking about, like, I was dry heaving. And I was like, yep. I actually ended up finishing the pasta without the shrimp in it. And we ate. She went out and kicked it with her girls.
Sound like a fun-filled birthday. Yeah, I definitely would go all out for my 30th. Well, really for my 29th. Shoot, next year, last year in my 20s. I'm trying to I'm trying to go to the Maldives and
What's
get
that?
a thigh tattoo.
Maldives? What's the Maldives?
The Middle Eastern.
Okay.
Or somewhere.
Like Dubai, some joint?
Yeah, I would love to go to Dubai or Saudi Arabia. I don't really know why I want to go to them people. They might try to kidnap me.
They like sisters over there.
No, they don't. Nah, I take that back.
They do.
Them,
they just like them for... Be careful about what I say.
I was going to say, them folks over there, he told me, he said, you better stop coming in here alone. I said, what the hell that mean?
They like sisters, they just like them to be a little subservient. And because they
yeah, that man told me, he talking about something. If it was okay with them, I would make you one of my wives. I'm like, boy, if you don't get your ass on somewhere, I don't want to be one of your wives.
One of my many.
Right, like, no.
I went to Tuesday, let me speak Tamara. Wednesday, let me speak Wanda.
Right, no.
We can ride a camel. Yeah.
The only camel I ever rode was the one at the Grant's Farm.
Okay.
And that was a horrible ride.
Was it?
Yes, it's too bumpy. I said, I don't see how people got around on these things.
If you in the desert, then you ain't got no water.
Right. Right, because they ain't going to complain about walking in that heat.
Because camels got, in their hump, they got extra
water.
And they got the fat from their hoof. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they go so far and they will slaughter their camel. And eat their camel to stay alive.
Oh, yeah, that's horrible.
The fat from the camel got nutrients, and that's almost like a whole month's supply of meat.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah, it is. But, you know, I ain't make up how they live, so I just figured it out, and I was like, I ain't eating no camel.
Yeah.
Unless I really had to.
They chopping up enough animals. I don't need to eat no new animals.
Just if you was in the desert, though, your main source is whatever slithers on the ground, whatever you can cut off a cactus, the prickly. I heard that
they
cactus
shouldn't be. What was they doing walking in the desert, anyways?
Well, you mentioned them over there, so I'm just saying like this.
I don't know what they was over there doing.
In a hot climate, so
trying to expand and stuff.
Well, everything extended from Africa and Pangea, so
yeah.
If everything came from Africa, and they got.
But a lot of.
Oh, you know the story about Muhammad and Sarai and Isaac and Ishmael, right?
No.
Really? Okay, so it was like Isaac was the child of promise, and Ishmael was his brother, and they had two different mamas. One of them is said to have been the patriarch for the Muslim race, and the other one is said to be the patriarch for the Hebrew race. The different races of people for the same father, different mamas.
Right.
So one had a son and he looked more Arab. The other had a son and he looked more African, but Israelitish. You know what I'm saying? And that the two brothers got into a fight over the birthright. Who was the one that was going to be the chosen one?
And who was the chosen one?
Isaac. Ishmael was sent away with his mama because Abraham's wife, Sarah, Ishmael's mama was her concubine and her maidservant. And she was too old, and she was like, I'm too old to have a baby. My womb is shriveled up. I'm old. Lord, let my husband have the concubine and have a baby, and we'll name the baby. And so the Lord was like, I promise you, you'll be a father of many nations. Sleep with your wife and have the baby instead of sleeping with the concubine. And so, like, in the household, so there wouldn't be enmity, the Lord told Abraham that he had to send his concubine away, so it wouldn't be enmity in the house, because the two brothers would be fighting over who's got the birthright.
Yeah, that's messed up.
I know, but the Arab brothers.
How you gonna claim a woman as a concubine? Like, what the hell? Just a piece of property.
Back then they had people that was like midwives and people that would help around the house, and
yeah,
you already married and you got women around, and so it's like having a poly relationship. One of them is ordained by God, the other one is like, well, God, you know, you said it's not good for men to be alone and we can have extra wives. So this is my kind of concubine is like you make it comfortable for me and we do the do.
Yeah, it's horrible. So they both should get. They both should have had rite of passage because the other one didn't ask for this lifestyle.
He didn't, but you know, based on
So you saying the other one is less worthy because his mother was pretty much a whore.
Well, technically she wasn't one of those. She just
she wasn't a wife either.
She wasn't. She was a maidservant and
right. That's even worse. She was used literally with her by her hands and her body.
Well, that's one way to look at it. The other way to look at it is like she was there doing the job to make life.
She was there to make life easy, and nobody made life easy for her.
That's one way to look at it. The other way to look at it is
that's the only way to look at it. Especially because the child she bore don't even have a birthright.
The way how her life was easy was she stayed in the house with Abraham, and Abraham took care of her too. Abraham also took care of the child.
In real life, that was real life. Nobody wants to just be around just to be somebody else's. Right, like
unless you're in a poly relationship and you got everything worked out.
No. There is no such thing as a poly relationship working out.
It's all through the Bible.
It cannot be equal and one man have everything. No. I'm talking about that's in the Bible. I don't care what's in the Bible. A man wrote the Bible.
Let's talk about her. So, about these braids. These braids going to lay down flat?
They better.
All this her. Shoot.
Yeah, too bad. It's gonna get chopped off. I was actually trying to lock it up first, but yeah, I like you said, I couldn't get past that stage. I was tired. I mean, I did like the locks. I just hated that my hair was just bouncy right here. Like I don't know. I was just over it. But yeah, that's the first thing everybody said. They be like, "How do you get your dreads so curly?" I be like, "Girl, what? Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about." Then my one friend swore up and down I put curling rods in every lock before bed. I'm like, yeah, because who finna do that every night? Not I. But I don't know if I have a picture, but when I say I did like how they used to spiral curl, that was cute. But when I say I literally was just, like my hair would get a little wet in the shower, that's about it. But I'm not putting no curl activator in it. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting here like, y'all tripping. Who finna go through all of this just to have some locks a certain way? Because I'm not. I got locks so I could wake up and go. Not so I could sit up here and tease my hair for 2 hours before work every morning. Who got time for that? I'm like, I got 2 kids. No, I do not have this time that y'all think I have. And both of them got their own schedules. I got a kid that she got therapy twice a week, and then I'm trying to get her an ABA and gymnastics because she tumbling and flipping. Oh yeah, I think. And then I was a sprinter when I was in middle school and high school, and she be taking off. I'm like, I know she'd be a great runner. She be running on her toes, and her calf muscles thick. I was like. I said, how do you have a athletic body and you don't even work out?
Genetics.
Right. Or some, shoot. Because I'm sure like she hella toned and fit and don't even lift a weight other than a fork.
Gymnastics and dance will definitely do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's very active.
Fast twitch muscle fibers.
Yeah. Yeah, my son too. He did run track 1 year, but I was trying to sign him up last year, or the beginning of this year, I was trying to sign him up. He ran track with the St. Louis Saints. Mm-hmm. And then they got a football team and a cheer team too, and so I wanted him to try the football, but I don't know. It's like he just really wasn't trying to get into it. Like, he said he liked track way better. Football might be too much contact for him, and then he not that big. Like, he real skinny.
He had to grow into it.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, he 8 now, so it's like most kids start football when they like 5, not. So it's like they already know what to expect. He getting hit around on the field right now. He like, man, forget this. Especially after running track, that's way less contact. There's no contact at all. Shoot. So that's why I'm like, it's definitely totally different. And then I was trying to put him in Taekwondo. I was thinking about signing him up. I just need to keep him busy because he will be working my nerves. I'm like, you need some friends, you need some hobbies, you need something, because I'm not it.
Friends and hobbies are definitely keeping busy. Video games,
That
sports.
ain't always the video games. It's like, I don't know, like his attention span already ain't there. That's why I'm like, I be trying not to let him play video games all day, every day.
It'll help him focus.
Well, playing the game?
Yeah, a mixture between video games and sports will help him focus. It'll help him with attention span because you got to pass levels. And you're using part of your brain that's active for problem solving when you play video games.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind him playing. He just want to play all day, every day. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, you just have to kind of get him off the game and then get him another.
Right, yeah. Yeah, try to motivate him to do a sport and that you play a sport and you can, play the game, so.
You got to teach him about the parts of his brain so that way when you say, like, the reason why, like, don't play the game now. Like, let's do a mixture between this because you want to strengthen this part of your brain, this part of your brain, and show him the diagram of the brain.
Yeah.
And then, like, when he doing the activity and he feel the sensation in his brain, he be like, oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the anatomy of the brain. I had to take a class of that because, I was going to school to be a nurse, but I ain't even been able to go back to school because they pretty much told me, they denied my FAFSA,
free application for federal student aid.
Yeah, they talking about, so they literally went off my high school transcript, and I'm sitting here like, why does that even matter if I've been a resident in Missouri for like whatever? Because I did go to high school in Arizona, but I only went to high school in Arizona like 2 years. I said the other 2 years were here in St. Louis, so they pretty much trying to treat me like I'm an alien. And I'm like, I don't even see why this matters because you got to be a resident in Missouri for a year to get to get whatever help. And I'm like, I moved back to St. Louis in 2016. When I enrolled in college, it was like 2022, bro. Like, that's why I'm like, man, what? How y'all? I'm just sitting here like really scratching my head like, what? I could see if I had just came back from Arizona and y'all say I'm an alien, even though my birth certificate is Missouri. That's why I'm like, I still don't understand why they pretty much treated me like a foreigner, and I was born and raised majority of my life in Missouri. Like, so I'm like, that just really blew me, because by the time I found out why they denied my application, it was already too late to ask for, any type of help.
They felt like he was a foreigner?
Yeah, they pretty much were saying that my transcript was from Arizona, a high school in Arizona. So they were like, oh, I need to go to college in Arizona because I'm not a resident of Missouri yet. But by the time I went to college in Missouri, it was like 5 years after I graduated high school, Like, I didn't go to college right after high school.
So you didn't have any other transcripts here that said that you went to the school district?
Right. Yeah, that's why I'm like, well, I did have my transcripts from St. Louis, but they were tripping off my junior year, which is where I spent that in Arizona.
Oh.
Yeah, my transcripts are all over the place because I went to like 6 different high schools because I was in foster care. So yeah, that's why I'm like, I literally was tossed around group home to group home. I had no control over what was going on, and and that's another reason why I didn't even go to college right after high school.
Preferred or
what?
I'm trying to think of the name of the group home.
I wouldn't go to no group homes here. They suck.
Okay.
But the group home is called Sunshine, and they actually they trying to be not worldwide. They trying to be nationwide because they got one in Peoria now.
Mm-hmm.
But Sunshine, they were housing like over 300 kids in Arizona. And that was when I was there. When by the time I was like 22, because I was still talking to my group home manager, and she was like, "Oh, we got like 700 kids on our roster," and I'm like, "Dang, is that many kids like that still need places to stay?" And it's just like, imagine all the kids in America that need a place to stay. But yeah, I actually just seen a Sunshine in Peoria, and I was like, wow, like. When I was there, they was talking about, being all across the U.S. Shit, I didn't think they was going to actually do it, but they doing it. And I was like, I want to, I'm trying to be a foster mom myself. So, because I want to give back, did nobody have to help us out if somebody did. And, it's just like, at the time, I didn't appreciate it. Because I was looking at them like the bad guy, but,
Understood, like, love come from different sources.
Right, yeah. Yeah, because that was definitely, like, it's a lot of kids that was still on the street, so that's why I'm like, yeah, I'm grateful that me and my siblings had somewhere to go. Even though it wasn't ideal, but... and then I felt like, I don't know, I did feel like we was treated differently because I said... I was the only one in the house. I didn't have my sister with me. I was upset about that. I still am to this day. And they swear up and down it's because there was no beds available. But every other house that we, because like in the summertime, they would do events for each house. And it was just like, she got both of her sisters with her.
Mm-hmm.
The hell, I only got one sister. Why can't we be together? And it was just like, yeah, everywhere, every house that it was like some type of brother or sister, and I was just like, we was all separated. My mom, it was 6 of us. So, and I was just like, I don't know, I just really felt a way about that because it just seemed like we the minorities already. It was a lot of Hispanic, white, and Native American kids in the group homes. Why the black kids that's here, why we all separated? It's just like, I don't know. To me, I feel like that was a race thing, but let them tell it it's not. So, I'm just crazy, But I'm like, these Mexicans it's 5 of them, and 4 of them are girls. How the hell they all end up in a house together, and I can't get my one sister with me? So, it just made me feel away. It still make me feel away because my sister, to this day, she still got PTSD. So, it's just like, I don't know what was going on. I just know everybody traumatized. So even the foster homes, they was doing stuff and we was being abused by people that was supposed to be taking care of us. So that's why I'm like, I wish it was more places like Sunshine because, it's hard to abuse a kid when it's a whole system of people working with these kids. So, and then they do extensive background checks. It's like anybody can be a foster parent and they abusing these kids and they dying. Like, it's really sad. That's why I'm like, it be seeming like it's more safer for the kids to be in a group home, than somebody's personal home. Mm-hmm. Because you can background check all you want and these people know how to pass it, Mm-hmm. So it's just like, it's sad that these kids going to foster homes and now they got obituaries. Like, what? Why were they taken from their family to somebody more abusive? Yeah. And then, even my foster mom, I was telling her how her son was being inappropriate towards me, and she told me it was my fault. I'm sitting here like, I don't even know this boy, and then I ain't even supposed to be in a room with him. The girls and the boys are not supposed to be sleeping together. But you was so quick to, get a check from my caseworker. You took me on knowing you didn't have no bed for me, So that's why I'm like, you done told these people you got space for me and I'm sleeping in the room with your son and this motherfucker suspect. So no. And she hated me and I complained every chance I got to speak with my caseworker. Yep, I don't care and I want this lady to touch me because I'm going to bite her ass. Yep, I told her that. I'm like, girl, I don't care. You was not my mama. I'm finna tell. And to this day, Sylvia Jones, she probably can't stand me. I can't stand her either, or her son. I'm sitting here like this boy just told me I gotta be his girlfriend because I gotta share a bed. What the hell? What? I'm sitting here like I just want to go home. I got a brown cap in there.
Brown?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sitting here like, I don't even want to be here. Now this man, I done woke up this man in the bed with me. I said, oh, no. I'm sitting here like, I'm scared for my life. Shoot. And then it was like, the reasons why we was being taken home was domestic violence. Like, not because somebody else abusing us. Then we go to a family that is abusing us. So, yeah, I'm just like, I don't understand. But yeah, I'm sitting here like, this don't make no sense. And then the crazy thing is, the boy, his name was Reggie or Reginald, and he used to always tell us how our parents was crackheads and how they don't want us, they don't love us. And we sitting here like, nigga, ain't you adopted? Like, boy, shut up. Like, I'm sitting here like, you don't even know your birth parents, bro. Leave me alone.
Just trying to.
Yeah, over here trying to down talk me because I don't want to be your girlfriend. You supposed to be my brother. What the hell?
Wow.
Right, that's why I'm sitting here like, what the hell? I'm supposed to feel safe, not. And then I was like 8. Like, what?
That's wild.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sitting here like, bro, this is too much for a child.
Sheer.
Yeah, I'm so I think I got the wrong cap because that is not what I thought that was. Well, I guess you can just use whatever. I don't know. It don't matter. I don't care. Yeah, I was gonna say I did want. Oh, never mind. That's a different wig. I was gonna say that blonde wig I did. I don't know if you know how to do the little Chinese bang, but I had wanted to do the bang on there.
On the blonde one.
Yeah. Sorry, I know I got a big head.
Oh, you fine. Big head mean big brain.
Oh, no. Yep, I know the last day of my foster home with Miss Sylvia. That was the last foster home I went to.